All right, guys, we're about to make some deer chili. We've got our pot right here. It's what you need. Just get you a pot, something like this right here. We're gonna use 4 of these, a little over a pound, pound and a half things of deer meat. So that's about 5 pounds of deer meat right here. Our tomatoes, you can use real tomatoes, you can use canned tomatoes, doesn't really matter what tomatoes you use, but this is 28 ounces. This is one of the big ones. We'll probably use that. This can right here, and some tomato paste. Then we will use 2 onions. We'll blend all this up and we'll mice it, I think is what you call it. Anyway, we'll smash this garlic, probably like 3 or 4, probably 4 of these little cloves into it. And then we have our chili powder. So, can't tell you everything in the chili powder. That is my secret, but I will show you everything else on what goes into it, how easy it is. Take your deer meat and make some chili however you want. You can just get some standard chili mix. They already make it up. Dump it in there, and it'll be great. Everybody has their own way of doing it. Some people like chili super runny. Some people like it thick. I would say this chili, whenever I'm done with it, is going to be pretty thick. Then you can mix rice in it if you like rice. Or just chili and cheese, or just the chili, whatever it is. All right, sometimes I will do sausage as well. Just some link sausage. I will cut them up in little slices and drop it in there. Some people do beans, but today's thing right here, we're just gonna do the deer meat. I do not have any deer bacon burger. That is the best way of doing it, in my opinion, but we don't have that. So this is what we're gonna do today. It's gonna be awesome. Let's make some chili. And we're just gonna drop it. I do not have oil. A lot of times I like using olive oil. We're just gonna take just a little bit of butter. I'm gonna drop it in there. Add as much butter as you want for your flavoring. Deer meat is not that fatty. I get it with no fat. So you may wanna add more fat to it if you want. But I like my chili pretty lean, so. All right, well, while this right here is browning, we've got it rolling here, breaking it up. Right, if you're a little upset. I will take the onions, start coring them out. We will start getting those ready, and we will blend them up right here. So, gotta do that, get all that prepped up, so whenever your meat gets brown, you can dump your onions in. Just kind of dice them up however you want. There you go. Stir this back up too. If you've never worked with fresh garlic, basically crack it up, something like this right here. I may do like, I don't know, I may do 5 of them before it's over with. But then you got to take this this peeling off of it, so you get a nice clean clove, just like that right there. So then we'll mice it up, I think is how you say it. So that'll be next. Gotta brown it. All right, well, this is a mincer for the garlic, if you have never seen one. We'll take this right here, and you put your garlic inside of it like that. Close it up. And see down here on the bottom, all it does is presses it through, just like that right there. All right, once you get your garlic in there, stir it up. Meat's pretty much brown at this point. Not that it really matters too much, because you're gonna be cooking this right here for about an hour. A low simmer for quite some time afterwards. There we go. Dump our onions in there, put that over to the side, and stir it up. So let these simmer a little bit, let them brown up just a hair, and then we'll drop in our seasoning. All right, so after your onions have been in here cooking for a little bit and your garlic, as you can see, your onions right here, they're starting to turn just a little bit. It's about 3 to 5 minutes. At this point, I will take your seasoning, whatever kind of seasoning you want to use, and drop it in there, just like that. Then stir it up. They get good and covered all over that meat up in there. And we'll let this right here do the same thing for about 3 to 5 minutes. And then we will add in our liquid bases. All right, your meat's been in here for about 5 minutes or so, kind of browning up. It is fully coated on the meat, as you can see right there. It is all over it. Juices are coming out. Now we will take our tomatoes and we'll just dump them in there. Just like that. Blap, blap, blap. And then we will take that tomato paste, scrape it around, drop it in there too. That basically serves as one of our thickening agents. Okay, there you go, just like that. We will get to stirring. Let it simmer. We'll bring it up to kind of a boil, and then we'll turn it on low and just let this cook, just thoroughly cook through for about an hour. About 30-minute mark, we will bring our spoon over here. We'll crack open some. We'll taste it. If we have to add anything, we'll add it at that point. Whenever I do it without the bacon burger, typically I'll have to add a little something that's salt or some kind of spice or something like that. Just because it doesn't have that that spicy pork bacon flavor in it. But that is that. Super easy to do. Y'all make you some chili. You can do it with deer meat. You can do it with beef. Whatever you want to do. Rafe? Evie? Hi. Let's get to cooking. All right. All right, as you see it right there, it is pretty close to being done. We have done a taste sample a while ago. I had to add a little bit of pepper. I added some Tony's to it, and a little bit more salt. The Tony's already has salt. The Tony's got a little bit of spice involved in it. If you don't know what Tony's is, it's Tony's Sasheries. A little bit of that. That is not in my chili mix, but I needed just a little bit of spice since we don't have sausage and the bacon in there. So anyway, but that is that. It's a little chunky. Probably should have blended up some of those chunks right there. But besides that, as you can see, that is about how liquidy this chili is. You just add some water to it or whatever you'd like to, just to kind of loosen it up if you want it a little looser. But that is it. Hope that helped you guys. Make you some chili. Let me know on my wall or whatever how it is or down in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. We're almost at 10,000. May already be there. But let's push. Let's try to get there. And let's have some celebration chili. Let's get a thumbnail. Hey, Wyatt.